Luma and MC actually played at the last major.
Oh, this actually has crazy story, actually.
Yeah.
Okay,
So they played at Floating Point, where
yeah.
So MC has been one of the best Aussie players for a very long time, but has also been semi-retired for a few years. And, you know, we talk about MC being like that kid who aces exams without studying, but is increasingly getting annoyed because the other kids are studying.
Can I use a Gen Alpha slang?
Go on.
This is my one time.
Yeah.
MC is like our Riz Falco of Australia.
Absolutely. If you haven't watched Alien Bird, comment video.
Watch Alien Bird right now on the side. Want to keep Phantom up.
But point is, MC has been semi-retired and has been having that frustration of realizing that you can't just ride on talent.
Yep.
Luma put MC to bed at Floating Point, and he hated it. MC was mad, right? Turned up to this tournament, and I think entered on a purely participational level, because like I said, semi-retired. Didn't drop a game in pools yesterday. So I was talking to MC's best mate, J-Nuts, earlier.
Yeah, actually manager. Specifically manager, yeah.
Specifically manager, okay. So I was talking to his manager, J-Nuts. Didn't drop a game, was playing just out of this world good.
Yep.
And J-Nuts was saying, there's some unfinished business here. MC versus Luma. And, like, he's a nice guy, but he really, really wants to do Luma dirty.
Yeah.
And Luma, I think, wants to say, that wasn't a flash in the pan.
Yeah, that wasn't luck.
That wasn't luck. I've got this. And so we've got a Puff versus one of the most iconic Falcos in Australian Melee history, back for what feels like the 5th or 6th time.
Can you give me, Burke, a really good, hard-to-say adjective to describe MC? Just what kind of Falco? Sorry to put
Quixotic.
That's a sick word.
That's a sick word. Do you know what it means?
No.
Me neither. And that's the best thing about MC, because none of us quite know what's going to happen. What he's doing.
Yeah, you
that's
know what's going to happen.
Basically what Quixotic means.
Well, that's based, dude. That's absolutely based.
Yeah. Based is also a really good adjective for MC, but Puff has taken him off stage. So objectively, Falco does well in this matchup. But this is another one where the subjective and the objective don't line up. You play so scared.
We were talking about this before. I feel like Puff's the best tournament character. It's like
you definitely get a buff when the other person is under pressure.
And Falco's probably the worst tournament character in terms of like you have to execute a lot of like hard things to do to play well.
Hard things to do and complicated decisions.
Puff, you just kind of float, then you go, yo, this is my foot, dude.
This is my foot. But no, Falco, like, honestly is really good in this matchup. Down air, there's a certain percentage at which you can basically just start down airing Puff on the ground and you do it forever. Back air is great. Lasers can be very helpful to control Puff's movement in the air or even Puff accessing the air.
You know,
up tilt can be good if Puff's floating in at you. But the problem is that if you overcommit to something, you can get called out and killed for it very quickly.
Luma doing some work here. Oh, the reversal bear. Oh, it's close.
Yeah, and the other thing is Falco, you know, it's not that Falco can't kill Puff per se, it's that finding kill setups is just not quite so easy. You know, you can get like a jab into a back air and little things like that, but a lot of the other things are basically you've got to build up some percentage and then just find a strong hit.
Puff really is the kryptonite to a swag Falco, isn't it? Like,
yeah, to a degree. But either way, MC keeping it close, Luma keeping it tidy. Great call out. Just waiting, saying you're going to have to act out of that shield sooner or later, because if you don't, you auto die. So
MC made a bit of a face just there. It was kind of like...
Like a grimace or like...
Yeah, like a grimace. I don't know, I'm not going to say it. I was going to say like a grimace shake, but chat, sorry, I'm actually leaving commentary after this.
You are so
sorry. My brain has been rotted.
We went to lunch yesterday and there was
Don't tell him.
No, I'm telling him. There was literally a green block on the ground and Bundum wouldn't shut up about the IRL Minecraft block for 20 minutes. Was that a shield drop rest?
Yeah, it was.
That's pretty sick. Okay, we are last stock. Honestly, mentally, this stock matters so much.
Yeah.
Across a Game 5 set, you can afford to lose Game 1, but you really don't want to.
I feel like if MC takes this game, it's just like a big breath of like, okay, good, we're ahead, you know?
Yeah, whereas you spend the rest of your set in self-doubt if you don't. But MC, honestly, doesn't look thrilled by having taken that one. Realizes there's a long set ahead.
MC's looking jacked, man. What the hell?
I think he was getting a bit into climbing. You know the smasher into rock
Yeah, but-
climber pipeline?
Blood's forearms are looking juicy.
Yeah.
You even got the loose shirt. You know
I
when
reckon-
someone's actually jacked, they wear the loose shirt 'cause they don't
Yeah.
need to look big. They just know it.
You know how horizontal stripes are fattening?
Yes.
I reckon that MC might have gotten that tattoo with just some slightly horizontal stripe design across the forearm. Mate, it's smart, I'm telling you. I'm on the dating apps at the moment,
Yep.
and chicks are like, I'm attracted to big forearms.
And horizontal tattoos.
And horizontal stripes, yeah. And MC's gone, hey, I got you. You know,
Yeah.
I'm that little bit exotic. I got those jack forearms, you know, all the better for opening
Oh.
doors for you with.
Oh.
You know, looking good and playing all right too. But Luma, obviously, this is Puff's playground.
Yeah. Is it really the Puff's playground, or is it like?
Well, it's certainly not Gangster's Paradise for Falco, because
I feel like it's like Puff's like escape room. Like-
maybe. Well, you have 8 minutes to get out of this zone.
Yeah.
Or it's actually you have 8 minutes to get me out of this zone. But yeah, Puff living for a long time here and very happy to spend a lot of that time floating around off stage. But I think MC also kind of happy to just get up in the penthouse up the top.
Do you think Dreamland is like big like festival of things like escape room, penthouse, like?
Yeah, we're really stretching the analogies.
I love it, dude.
But no, look, again, going back to why Game 1's so important, you don't want to have to play here
Oh no, you don't.
more than
Dude.
once. And at the very worst, if MC can't
Well-
make this happen, we're not coming back.
Yeah, but like, I wouldn't mind seeing MC just go crazy here, avenge the loss from before, and just like go.
Yeah,
that's
you could
3-0.
definitely make a statement. Okay, that will kill. That was like 145%.
Yeah.
Puff finally dying.
Can I be honest?
Back it. Go on.
I would be excited for a timeout today.
Can I say something, Bundan?
Yeah.
I would hope that you're mostly honest with me. We're really good mates. I've known you for like a decade. Like, imagine if your default position was to be not honest. What that would mean for us. What that would mean for the
That'd
audience.
be horrible. Yeah.
You're trying to talk them through the game. They're like, "Fuck, is this guy serious most of the time?"
Can I be honest one more time then?
Yeah, one last time.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine, man.
Like, I
appreciate you
apologize.
apologizing. But he went, nearly with
Oh,
the rest there.
little edge
Carries it
guard.
off stage.
Oh, the reverse.
Oh, that is unfortunate. And Luma doing what, to the confused, may have looked like a pop-off, but was actually a knee bump of frustration. Yeah, easy to mix up.
Knee bump of frustration.
Yeah, hey, we've all done it before. I do it in traffic.
Yeah.
You know, when you miss the light, just
No, dude, you know, this is how I think this is how melee people need to improve their mental.
go on.
I think you need to never get frustrated, just pop off of everything bad happens. So like,
Oh, so you Pavlov's dog yourself into not being mad anymore because whenever something bad happens, you get happy.
Yeah.
That could work, honestly. Or you can do the anger management, say goose for a bar or whatever, whenever things go wrong. Do you remember that?
No.
Yeah, it's a movie. Don't worry, he gets like a little mantra for when he's mad, and it's just a stupid word. But don't worry about that. We are 2 stocks apiece. MC playing nice and patient, using the gun, using back air, spending a lot of time facing away from Puff whenever Puff's drifting in close and just saying, look, I'm happy to chip away at you. The onus is on you to approach, and Luma is, happy to play the slow game, but ultimately is going to have to get in under Falco's guard. And
The shield grab.
yeah, nice. And does try and kind of kidnap Falco and send him off stage.
The lasers are doing some chip work though, like slowly getting the puff up percent.
The thing about lasers is they don't actually do very much percent, and
I mean-
you don't shoot them that fast. So it's like, if all it is you're just taking a couple of percent from a laser, you don't have to be scared of them.
I mean, I feel
know?
like it is doing a bunch of damage. Like,
Oh,
I know it's
over
only-
time.
Over time, it adds up.
Yeah. Okay, that forward tilt is not doing anything. That is that is just resetting the situation.
167 right now for Puff.
Oh wow. Okay, nice strong back air there.
Straight to the
Both
guts.
of them, by the way, just did a little face wipe. They both went, we know this is
Classic.
where your money is made. This is where dreams are made or broken. It is Puff at high percent, or
Oh, no.
Falco at high percent, I should say. Puff on last stock.
Dude, you're so funny. It's now become Falco's escape room.
Yeah, it is.
Unless, though, the
It's like
pressure could
reverse
mix up.
Space Invaders. Is can you get in close to this thing that is shooting at you?
Do you know what
you're
it's
playing
like?
as the aliens.
Do you know
Go on.
Pac-Man where, like, you
How
can
many arcade games can we bring into this?
Yeah, is there Pac-Man when you can just like start eating the other ghost? Like, you eat the
Yeah,
cherry
yeah,
or whatever,
you
and you can eat the ghost.
Yeah.
Felt like that moment just then.
Yeah, the tables had turned.
Yeah.
So, again, game 3, Luma probably going back to Dreamland. The only question is, does Luma say, hey, MC's happy to take this slow, let's mix things up and maybe Fountain or something?
She's giving it a little bit of a thought right now.
Moment to collect himself.
Surely he just go back to Dreamland, right?
I mean, that would be the default. Oh, we are seeing the Donkey Kong. Luma does have a Donkey Kong.
This is Chad FDDK,
so
the
Chad,
veggie monster?
You remember that I said we don't have an obligation to be truthful, and Bundan did have to preface when he was being honest with saying to be honest. I think Luma might have actually played DK against MC in their last set.
Oh my.
And so,
no.
Dude, the punish game here is something
Going
else.
From Puff to DK is... it's a pipeline that I love.
It's an interesting one, certainly.
Oh god.
Is that going to do it? Dude.
And just if Luma wins this, you know what it is? It's also just absolute mental damage.
Yeah, it's certainly a mental reset for Luma. But look, Donkey Kong, incredible punish on this stage. I mean, in general, incredible punish on the Stacies.
Oh
no! What the? Okay,
good
that's
way.
it. Yeah,
kind of weird, but not dead. Yeah,
no, definitely dead. Yeah. The one challenge though is that Falco's lasers are incredibly good against DK, and DK is so big that pretty much every laser height is a problem one way or another.
And doesn't really have a good shield, right? Like, it doesn't really cover DK very well.
No, DK shield not good, and because the lasers turn you around and you want to spend so much of your time facing away from Falco, it just adds a layer of complication. Like, the DKs have gotten really good with their power shields and things to deal with that, but it is just the thing that really takes this matchup and makes it super duper hard. In compensation though, you're on FD, and like, basically if you can get your mids on Falco, things get ugly real fast for the bird.
Is Luma the only player in the world to ever go Puff into DK?
You know what?
Like,
yes, officially. let's just go with that as an idea. But MC, not at all phased, just says, I'm going to play this as just slow as I've got to.
Patient gaming.
You know, like big game hunting?
Kind of?
Yeah, well, you know when people go to Africa and some of them do like conservation work and tranquilize an animal and get a picture with it and then tag it and so on and some of them kill them? I feel like Falco right now is just shooting that laser like tranquilizers at a giant gorilla, just going sooner or later, you'll be done and I can get in close to you. That seems to be the MC method. Look, that analogy wasn't my best one I've ever made, but the point is, birds shooting lasers.
Yeah, it kind of looks like the Godzilla movies right now.
Go on.
You know the Kong vs. Godzilla movie? And and then there's like a random like moth that just spawns and like becomes friends with them, but then kills them or something. That's Falco.
I think you gotta know the lore. Those movies, objectively bad.
The best funny bad movies of all time. I'm gonna be straight up.
Yeah, dude. Like. They're so bad, but you can't argue that a giant monkey fighting a giant lizard is awesome. And that's close to what we're seeing on screen.
Yeah, Birdman versus Green Ape.
Birdman, another movie, completely different though. But yeah, Luma here really needs to make something happen quick, smart.
Just charge up an up smash there is really funny.
It is pretty funny. I don't know what would be going on in Luma's head right now. You really have thrown everything and the kitchen sink at MC at this point, and it looks like it just might not be enough.
MC's cooking.
MC's cooking. And
what's for breakfast? It's MC.
It is MC. Honestly, pretty good. And look, MC just, takes a moment, makes sure the camera gets another glimpse of those forearms and says, oh, that was just...
God, he looks so jacked. MC, you look so jacked.
You know what it is as well? It's the slight drop shoulder on the shirt.
Should we get an analysis of the
analysis of MC's fit? Yeah, it's pretty dope. Look, honestly, if there's one thing that we could do for the Melee community in general is just step up there. Like, look how fucking dapper you look.
Dude, I'm always looking dapper. I got the Phantom merch, man. Yeah, get your Phantom merch. Get your Egg Dog hoodie for goodie merch. Yeah,
hoodie for goodie, but then Phantom for support. I wanted something to rhyme. I couldn't get there. We've got another actual all-time classic Aussie matchup coming up right now.
RNG Chibay, is it?
No, it's yours.
No, sorry. That was the set before.